Do you hate quadratic simultaneous equations? When you see it on your question paper, do you assume that 6 marks are automatically lost? So if that's you, this video is for you. By the end of this video, you will be confident at quadratic simultaneous equations, and that is a fact. So let's get started. 2x squared plus y equals 5. 2x plus y equals 1. How do you do this? So, first of all, make y the subject of the second equation, usually the one which doesn't have an x squared term in it. So in this case, that would be this one. So rearrange that. I'm sure most of you can do that. Y equals 1 minus 2x. And now that you've got the y, sub it into this first equation here. So 2x squared plus 1 minus 2x equals 5. Now collect the like terms, simplify, so you've got 2x squared, there's no other x squares, and then you've got the x term, and there's only one x term, so just write that. And then you've got a 1 here and then a 5 there, subtract 5 from both sides, so you get minus 4. As you can see, you can simplify that. So divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And again 1. Minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2. And 0 divided by 2 is 0. Now, I went through factorizing in my last video. If you haven't checked that out, then go ahead and check it. Quickly just answer this for now. The answer is x minus 2, x plus 1. Well, not the final answer. When you factorize it, that's what it equals. And now make x minus 2 equals 0. X equals 2. That's the first solution for x. And then make x plus 1 equals 0. X equals minus 1. That's a second solution for x. Now you've got your original equation, y equals 1 minus 2x. I'll write it back here. Back down here. Now sub that 2 into here. 1 minus 2 times 2, y equals. So that will equal 1 minus 4, y equals minus 3. So your first solution set is these two. X equals 2, y equals minus 3. Now for the second set of solutions, you've got the other solution of x, which is minus 1. So sub it into here, like this. And then you will get y equals 3. And there you go. These are your two sets of solutions, and you're done. Let's move on to some practice questions now. Have a go at this one. Unpause when you're ready. Right, so in this case, they've actually already made it in terms of y, so you don't need to rearrange the second equation. Just sub it into the first equation. So you get that, because that's y here, y squared there, sub it in, equals 17. Again, expanding brackets, I did a video on this, check it out if you haven't already. If you're confident with it, then you should be able to do it pretty easily. So that would be x squared minus 10x plus 25 equals 17. Now, x squared plus x squared is 2x squared minus 10x, and then 25 minus 17 is 8. There you go. X squared minus 5x plus 4 equals 0. Now factorize that, and you would get x minus 4, x minus 1. And then same as before, x minus 4 equals 0, so x equals 4. That's the first solution of x. And then x minus 1 equals 0, x equals 1. That's our second solution for x. Now our original second equation was y equals x minus 5. Yep, so now sub in the x value for each case. So y equals 4 minus 5, so y equals negative 1. This is your first set of solutions, and then x equals 1. To sub that into the equation, y equals negative 4. That's your second set of solutions, and you're done. So here's another practice question. Have a go at this, and once you're done, we'll go through it together. Okay, so let's have a go at this one then. Again, sub in your y equals x plus 5 into y squared of the first equation. When you expand that out, you will get x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals 17. Collect the like terms, so 3x squared. You've only got one x term there, so 10x. And then subtract 17 from both sides, and you get 8. Yeah, 8. Now, in this case, to factorize this, you need to use this method. So you multiply the coefficient of x squared and 8, so you get 24. And the middle term's coefficient is 10. So you need two numbers that times to make 24 and add to make 10. And in this case, the two numbers are 6 and 4. So split that middle 10x into 6x and 4x. And then factorize each set of 2. So in this case, you would do 3x, x plus 2, plus 4, x plus 2. And then as you can see, they've got a common bracket, so do 3x plus 4, and then x plus 2 equals 0. And now you've done the hard part. The rest of it is the same thing we've done for the last two questions. 3x minus plus 4 equals 0. 3x equals minus 4. X equals minus 4 over 3. So that's the first solution for x. X plus 2 equals 0. So x equals minus 2. Now go back to your second equation. I mean, y equals x plus 5. Now sub that into here, so y equals minus 4 over 3 plus 5, and that's the same as minus 4 over 3 plus 15 over 3, so y equals 11 over 3. So your first set of solutions is x equals minus 4 over 3, y equals 11 over 3. Your second set of solutions is y equals minus 2 plus 5, so y equals 3. Your second set of solutions is x equals minus 2, y equals 3. And that is it. If you've done those questions confidently, you can be sure that you can face almost anything they throw at you in the exam in this topic. Stick with it and you'll get there in the end. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all next time.